Developed by Hanson Robotics, Sophia is considered to be the most advanced humanoid robot to ever be created. With her human-like appearance and her astonishing imitations of natural facial expressions and gestures, she has left the world awestruck. Despite her brilliance, many can't help but feel a sense of unease when looking at or interacting with Sophia. She appears nearly lifelike, but not near enough. This very gap, being close to human but not quite, is what causes the sense of unease, and it's referred to as the uncanny valley. But what is it about the almost but not quite human resemblance that triggers this unease in our minds? And how does the uncanny valley blur the lines between fascination and discomfort? The uncanny valley hypothesis states that artificial characters and objects that are almost but not fully human-like will trigger a deep sense of unease. To depict this phenomenon, the research included a graph. The horizontal axis measures the humanness of objects, such as dolls, cartoons and robots, on a scale from 0 to 100%. The vertical axis gauges our affinity for the object, with the top indicating strong liking and the bottom, or below, indicating dislike or discomfort. As the humanness of an object increases to around 70%, our affinity rises steadily. However, at around 80%, affinity drops rapidly, but spikes again approaching 90 to 100% humanness, forming a valley on the graph. Objects without human-like qualities don't draw our affinity very well, like industrial robots, purely mechanical with no likeness to us. When objects weakly resemble real humans, like toys, stuffed animals or cartoon characters, we find ourselves increasingly drawn to them, feeling a sense of connection. However, as objects reach that almost but not quite human level, around 80 to 90%, an unsettling feeling creeps in. Objects like Sophia, Madame Tussaud's wax figures or even prosthetics would sit within this valley. At first glance, these objects seem impressively realistic. However, as we scrutinize their features, subtle imperfections emerge. Their expressions and details, though remarkably human-like, bear an eerie quality, a hint of life, but not quite genuine. This triggers a conflict in our brains between the appearance of humanity and the awareness that this object is, in fact, artificial. As these objects teeter on the edge of the uncanny valley, our affinity for them takes an unexpected turn. The discomfort sets in, manifesting as an unsettling feeling in the pit of our stomachs. It's a reaction born from the clash between expectation and reality, a psychological response to an almost human entity falling short of complete authenticity. According to a review presented at the International Conference on Human-Computer Interaction, the phenomenon of the uncanny valley can be explained from two perspectives, one of evolutionary psychology and one of cognitive conflict.